Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Nicholas, and on my channel Spiritual Wisdom, I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, also the law of attraction, self-love, and all manner of spiritual topics. And I'm in my beautiful temple today. Today's video is going to be another tarot card video. So today I'm going to be talking about the 12th tarot card, which is the Hanged Man. So this being the 12th tarot card, what does it actually mean when it's upright? Because like this is upright, where you've got the saying, and it's like this. So when it's upright, this shows you're in a difficult situation in life. You are in a difficult situation, maybe financially, maybe with love. But whatever the situation is, you feel hung upside down. You can also be dealing with betrayal. So you could be dealing with betrayal, or you're in a sticky situation which just makes you feel upside down and life's a bit rocky at the moment. Because things are difficult at this moment in time in your life, things are difficult, things are quite up, everything's upside down. You don't know where you're going and turning. This card is depicted in a lot of decks with light around the. So the Hanged Man would have light around the bottom of his head, because when this card's upright, it's acknowledging you're in a difficult situation in life. Things are difficult, tricky. But it's also about, acknowledging my problems, acknowledging what's causing me pain and suffering. And it's also a time of healing and meditation and contemplation. So whenever this card comes up, it's like finding that wisdom, that knowledge, but in a difficult situation. That's what the Hanged Man's about when it's upright. When it's reversed, however, meaning it's sort of more like this, like upside down, more like this, not up, more reversed. This means maybe being selfish, maybe not, maybe still being in a difficult predicament, but maybe being selfish, not accepting the situation and allowing the ego to take over, and not allowing this difficult time, to be a time of healing and contemplation, just allowing your selfish or your ego to overtake yourself. That's what the Hanged Man represents if it's reversed. So if it's upside down, it means you're not accepting this difficult situation. You're letting it overtake you, and you're letting your ego win. Because we all have an ego, but the ego is something that needs to be something that needs to be acknowledged, accepted, and something we need to learn to let go of more and more, because the ego does not serve us in any way, shape, or whatever. And this is me just sharing knowledge on the Hanged Man. This is some of its symbolism. There's so many ways to interpret the Hanged Man. And it's not the most positive card in the deck, but there's no such thing as a bad or a negative card. Every card has got a lesson in it, or a teaching. What I'd also like to, every card has got a teaching, a lesson. And I also wanted to talk about the ego, and I will talk about that in another video. And when it's reversed, it's more about that being selfish and letting the ego overtake you. A lot of people, when they're under an attack, and that's a spiritual lesson I'm going to leave with you today, and I'll touch on it again. A lot of people, when they're under an attack, and what I mean by that is people might say, for example, oh, if you make art, like you're an artist or you're a jewellery maker, people might say, oh, people might insult you because they're jealous of you and they're trying to attack you. But because you've got low self-worth and low self-esteem, you will respond to that person, but in a very aggressive and violent way, as if you need to justify what you do and that. Whereas when you love yourself and you're at a good point, you don't feel the need to justify yourself. And I'll talk about that in the next video I make. Will be more about overcoming your ego and how to react in certain situations. However, there's a lot of wisdom to be found in the Hanged Man, whether it's reversed or upright. However, this is me just sharing a little bit of knowledge on it. It is the 12th card, and the key words are: you're in a difficult situation, things are upside down. When it's upright, things are difficult, you're in a difficult situation, but you're accepting it and you're allowing healing and meditation and contemplation to take over your life at that time. You're letting those things in and finding light within that difficult situation. And that's what the card means when it's upright. When reversed, it symbolises being selfish, not accepting your circumstances, and letting the ego control that difficult situation. However, until the next instalment of Spiritual Wisdom, may meet, may part, and meet again. Blessings to all of you. Blessed be.